morning everyone. This is Deepankar Tiwari and today we're going to make Naan Khatai. It's a Persian word. Naan means flatbread and Khatai means biscuits. So it's Naan Khatai. And in the region of Afghanistan and Iran it is called kulcha and naan, which is also the same thing. It's a kind of biscuit or kind of cookie. So we're gonna make it two kinds of flavors. One the regular cookie and one is the choco or cocoa biscuits or Naan Khatai. So here we got all the ingredients for this. Here we got all-purpose flour, which is Maida, and here we got Semolina, we got unsalted butter, homemade. You can use any butter from the market. And here we got powdered sugar. We got almonds to garnish on the top of the cookies. We got here cardamom, and we got cocoa powder. We got here half teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So first we have to make the batter for the Naan Khatai or the cookies. So I'm taking butter here and this is powdered sugar. So first we have to mix butter and the powdered sugar. I'm using this whisk. If you want to do it with your hand, you can do it with your hand also. This mixture will start to get more fluffy slowly with time. You have to mix it for somewhere around 5 to 7 minutes and you will see it's shining creamy. It's time to mix the cardamom in here, so I'm just going to open this. So we got this cardamom. I'm using this stone to crush it and make it a powder. I'm going to add this to my batter. Now we're going to add our all-purpose flour, which is Maida. Now we're going to add Semolina in here. Now we're adding baking soda and baking powder. So now we have to mix it, but this whisk is not working so fine, so I'm going to use my hands. Make sure your hands are neatly cleaned. The dough should be soft. If it's getting tight, you can add little milk in this to make it softer. So now the dough has to be very soft, and my dough, I can see that it's still dry, and because of this I need to add little milk. If your dough goes well, you don't have to add this, but if it goes dry like this or getting tougher, you need to add milk. So here I got my dough now, and because we have to make two flavors, so I'm making two portions of this. One I keep it here. In one portion I'm going to add our cocoa powder. So now we got this almonds, and I'm going to chop it from the center so that it will be sliced and we can put it on the top of the cookies so it will look beautiful. See here, this is how I'm gonna cut it. Put your knife from here, make a small slice. We're making cookies or Naan Khatai. For this, it's a baking product, so we need a microwave oven. But right now on the rooftop, I'm making a homemade oven like this. So we got this pot. I have added some sand inside here. In case if you don't have sand, you can use salt inside. And then I have got this stand. This goes here at the bottom. And I got this plate. You can use any aluminum plate that you have it at your home. Put it here. Then we're gonna keep the cookies on the top of this, and we cover this with this. So this is gonna work as a microwave oven. So now we let it preheat for somewhere around 10 minutes, and we're gonna. This is the pan where we're gonna make our cookies or the naan khatai or the biscuits. So we don't want our cookies to stick on this. So to avoid sticking, we're gonna use this butter, and I'm gonna apply this butter on the bottom of this plate. So it will make a layer, so our cookies will not stick in this pan. Make the shape for the cookies. So I'm gonna take this much of the size, like this, and just make a ball and flat it up, not too much, just like this. See? And we're gonna leave it here. Here we got the regular cookies, and I'm going to make this cocoa one also for the same thing. So we got this cookies, naan khatai or the biscuits already, and I'm going to make a design on the top. So I'm using this fork, and just gently put it on the top and make it like this, so you get a design on the top. Designs now, and if you don't want to add these almonds, it's okay. This design looks so good. Otherwise, because I have already chopped this almonds, so I'm gonna use this on some of the cookies. I have added almonds in some of the cookies. Some of the cookies are without almonds, so I'm gonna put this in this plate, which is already coated with the butter, so our cookies don't stick inside. Make somewhere around 1 inch gap between the cookies, because once it starts cooking, it will expand. Now we have placed all our cookies in the pan now, and I'm going to put this pan in our oven. So we got this, it's already preheated for somewhere around 10-15 minutes, and you can keep this inside safely and then leave it for somewhere around 15 minutes again, and cover the lid. Around 15-20 minutes, and I can see that the size of the cookies have become bigger, so I'm going to take it out now. Have a look in here. You will see the bottom, when it starts to get brownish like this, it's the time to remove it. And here we got our cookies ready to go. It goes well with the tea or coffee. So enjoy it now.
जय ठाकुर जी, जय बजरंग बली।
Thank you everyone. I hope that you know the recipe of Naan Khatai or cookies. If you have got any suggestions or comment, do write in the comment box. And I'll see you again soon with some new recipe. Till then, have a good day. Jai Shana. Look here, I'm gonna break it and how it is going to look. From the center, brownish from the bottom,